Nisweng pa sa Kandigon Meghalaya News 24 channel lo naram chaksoa. Tani kuborang de. Opposition dalgapa Dr. Mukul Sangmani aganani gitta de. Meghalaya adoko tangka paisani gitta dalroro namroro watna. Cross border baksa nangrum grikani ko namdabatna nanginga ne agananga ha. Yano wa adokni biaprang jekai dauki aro bakmara ko ba janapanga ha. Wandaki sangma Bangladesh gitta Southwest Garo Hills una rurana rama thari e West Bengal una dakanggapani bidungoba janapanga ha. Maina iyan India ni gipun bakranguna adoko nangrum grikat gipabong inga. Dakyong ingon iya songoni songona nangdake ramarangko tarigin chimode tangga paisani gitta baksana gemakni gitan Meghalaya adok ko donging gipa manderangna banga daksakaniko rabaganok ni sangma agananga ha.
Sure, when we talk about this whole connectivity, we have always talked about our access to Chittagong port. Prior to our partition, prior to independence, we were not very far away from the sea. We were not very far away from the port. So therefore, access to all whatever items were in demand for the consumers, they used to come from that side. That's why the people who resided along the southern slope of Meghalaya then, in the unpartitioned India, they were much more wealthier. They were much more entrepreneurial in their attitude. So many of our people in the southern slope, whether it is Dauki, whether it is Bakmara, they were the wealthier group of people, family. This is the historical background. So therefore, depending on our relationship with the neighboring countries, that's why we always talk about, let us convert the international border of conflict into an international border of friendship and prosperity for larger good of the people. And this is something which is obviously a job on which the government of India has been working on. You have seen successive government of India working on the healthy development of relationship with our neighboring country. With Bangladesh, you have seen that we have done that border swapping. You remember that we didn't have any problem because we had a very comprehensive and productive engagement with all the stakeholders, and we have, at least as far as Bangladesh Indo-Bangla border, that little bit of areas of differences were there, we have resolved it. So these are prerequisite things to create that environment of friendship which can ultimately act as a springboard for furthering our economic ties for the progress and prosperity and benefit of our people.
Meghalaya adokna inner line permit ko implement khana jaman chakingani gemen opposition algapa Dr. Mukul Sangma rakken matnangani ko dakanga ha. Sangma ya obosani bidungo antangni sukung ijani ko parake Skoro Minister Kunrat K Sangma kuba adokni manderangna kucha katangko chuso katsenga ne matnanga ha. Nakyong ingon gecham Skorong Minister Sorkari ko ILP resolution ni bidungo changsatai gisig ratayani ko dakanga ha. Wandaki sangma Meghalaya adoko Indian adokrangni gisepo railway network pangbat gijagapa baonga aro yano Mendipatar Guwahati railway line donggapa kami gi chagapa aro badung chiwali chagapa mandirangna de belongin dakchakani inga neba janapani ko nangaha.
Was the assurance given by the Chief Minister at that point of time. The assurance that the Honorable Chief Minister gave to the House was that let us just take the resolution, and the moment we are able to take resolution, we will be able to get it done. That is the assurance. And based on that responsibility which he has taken, I think we trusted, and we also expected that probably many more works which are required before an assurance is given must have already been completed. Based on that, we all came together. You will recollect that every political party, every member of this August House came together, and the resolution that was adopted by this August House was unanimous, based on the assurance. Therefore, this assurance is there, and therefore the fulfillment of the assurance is vested upon him. He should try. He should try. Has he tried? Is he trying? He should tell. He should be frank. But I am perturbed to see that there is no reference to the endeavor and effort, except sometimes, when they are confronted by media. It is more of a reactionary. If something is being done with utmost sincerity and commitment to achieve the objective, then it must be proactive. It can't be reactive. So therefore, I don't blame him for not being able to get the ILP introduced, but then he should pursue. He should pursue. He already has the mandate of the House through that resolution which was adopted unanimously. So that is the mandate. That is the power that has been vested upon him on behalf of the people of the state, based on the situation, based on the circumstances.
Trinamool Congress, Kasi aro JNTI Hills Sure, Gemar Krkanging ha, Maina Wamangni Mungsung Mungamani ya bi aprangode duwang jang ha. Changsa ode ya party blongin black pa ingpa party ongachim, dakyung inchmo ba ya somoyo de, Wamang una chakpagparangni Kongresona reang skaani asel bil komiyang yeng ha. Dakyung ingon adokni political abao, dengtanganirang sokpa ingon, TMC na Meghalaya adoko de jajringani ko rabas kainga ha. Wanaki Congress patangaman bilsirango, bilgrianirang onggen chmuba ya somoyo de mangrakapa political platform oskainga. Adogo politically abako ni nike donggoparangni agana nikta de, Congress ko name dake bilagatai pilna de, dilgaparangni jakosa ne agananga ha.
It will be very difficult because for a party to sustain, it needs good leaders. Well, even the absence of good leaders, obviously, to build a party will be a Herculean task. So, I would say that. I personally don't feel that, every election has to be fought on a certain platform with certain policies which you have. Firstly, for your constituency and then for the state as a whole, in whichever capacity you are. I proved that I could win from a TMC ticket from Nauntumai. Although there were more people against me than for me because of my switch. But I won. I was the only person who won in the entire Khasi Jayanti Hills of 36 constituencies. Which means people still have their faith and confidence in me. But I don't think I can carry their faith and confidence much further if I cannot build this party TMC before the elections.
Songoni songona altubate rena dona aro nang rumatna khamarangko kaengon Cabinet Minister Rakam A Sangma MLA Kartus Armarak aro sengchim en sangma baksa kumongi mendi patharoni bakmara ona railway line ko tharina jana pangaha aro wasan agi jayani jaman Dhaka Bangladesh onaba jora tapangna akananga ha. Wanna ki wamang batangaman somayo yani bidungo memorandum ko bas korong Minister Konrad K Sangmani jako naha aro ya jana paniyo wamang Dengeni ramarangko janapaha, jian, nongal ongzaudi turagata dakapa rama onggen. Wasan onggi jaya janapani ko nani di, South Garo Hills ko Meghalaya ni gupun bak rango na samba patat na onginga, aro tourism ko rado na onginga.
True, three of us, the three MLAs from the district, is myself, Mr. Kartus Amara, Mr. Sengcham and Sangma from Chokpot and Bakmara. We have met our Honorable Chief Minister together and submit a memorandum and a petition for the extension of a railway line from Mendipata to Bakmara. It's either by a Nangal or by a Tura. It is up to the ministry and the government to decide because if we get disconnectivity, nothing like it. CM will definitely take up the matter with the ministry, and we are hoping maybe it may not happen today, but may not be tomorrow, but it will certainly happen maybe day after or after 1 week, 2 weeks time, in the years to come.
Illegal liquor bottling unit Banyamgri Chuthari HP Palgapa Biapko, Excise Department, Ribhoi District Patangaman Salor Maha, Aruyan, Assam Excise Department ni Sandirkute Uyatani Jaman Inga. Ye read Kaanios Kangapa Kagapa, Shillong bypass ni kude Nyamgri Kam Kaaniko Chusokin raid Kanama Naha. Dakyong Ninchmoba, Gunigapa Biap, Umium Industrial Complex Onikode, Mamungkon Manis Kajaha. Wandaki ya raid Kaaniko, Assam aro Meghalaya Excise Department apsan nang remen kam kainga, ya raid kaani rango, dengtang Nyamgri kam kagapa bustu rang ko baram naman naha. Sakata manderang, jerangan Marti local taxi ori ang ingacham, wamang tata sumo baksa chagak ke bangin mata buani ko manaha. Ya sel obasta Shillong bypass, umroy nongrach songni ningo athamni bri kholachi dakao ngaha. Aganani gitadi ya local taxi borimbong oni umiyamunari angi ngacham aro tata sumo ba borimbong onari bas khai ngacham. Wandaki ya somayo sa onangi ja obosta ongi ya gari bolgni chaga kaha aro gario gado parang mata buako matnaha. Ndakyo ingon wamangko samra sampulna bakkan borimbong CHC onar mangaha. Congress dolni saksa kamkam legislature uni party oni gupun party ona jitkin ma jitjawa yans ani nakatinga maina bangwatarangan Congress oni de ongkataha ndiba Milliam legislature Roni Willingdo san opposition chief whip ongi saksan party o dongrukhuinga ndaki ongin chumo ba uni mkhangchi political o reru ani de una chakphagpa manderong sa pangchaken aro yan wa hajalgni kogrukchet bulsini election o susana mangenma manjawa aro Congress ticket ton susana mangenmako agangen Wanagi batangaman Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council election no Congress dol biap kesakoba manuk jaha aro yan party ko delingpa Vision Age Phalana de bangara abiani ko abagpa onginga Congress ni andake jaman sakani onggen chumuba lingdo party o khadungani dongkhuinga wasan ongagi je yesomayo Voice of the People's Party adokku bill bangbatte manang skhainga ha aro wamang manderangni nangani ko onnagtaba khangkhari khainga ha.
You see, that will depend on my people. Because ultimately the people will decide. No, you see, we depend entirely on the people. Whatever the people tell me, I'll abide by the people's suggestion, advice.
Dali khoborangni yarangsan khoborangni gaman nambate winas kinchmode Meghalaya news24.com oni ko ni nagta mangen sakanti ko ni sohanina mathela